Welcome back everyone. iOS 16 has just came out, so let's take a look at it on the iPhone 8 Plus. And I'll definitely tell you, no matter what, do not install this update. It is not worth it. You will definitely break your phone. There's going to be a lot of issues with it, so do not install it. But this update was a pretty decent size, 4.79 gigabytes, something around this on my device. I don't know if this is the exact screenshot, but it was a pretty hefty size update coming from iOS 15.5. So if you're wanting to install it, make sure you have that much storage installed, but again, do not install it. It's definitely not worth it. Now, one of the biggest changes within this update is actually with the lock screen. So if we go and boot up our phone, you can see different type of styling on the top, which is really cool. But if you go and hold down the specific text on the lock screen, you'll come into this panel. So now we can go and click Customize. We can actually click Add New, and we can go and customize our specific panel up front. So what we can do is we can go ahead and add certain widgets like this. We can change up the time like this to different text. We can go ahead and change these widgets to something else if we want to. We can go and click here, and we can go ahead and customize these widgets. It's really cool. I like it. They definitely need to improve this quite a bit because you cannot add a custom wallpaper as far as I can tell. But regardless, you can go and click Done, and now this can be your new lock screen. So all your little notifications and everything will come down here if you have any. And like I said, there's a lot of glitches with it, so it's definitely not in its final form. But that's it. You can also go ahead and also see, if you go and hold this down, you can switch to another panel like this. And now this is a different panel. I also think they're going to do something with like users or something in the future. But this is something that's really cool. Now unlocking it, you can see it's definitely the familiar design. Nothing has really changed here. You still have the dots here, but for some iPhones that have the notch, if you go and click here, it's actually a Spotlight search button. So instead of swiping down, you can actually click there and do Spotlight search, which is actually really cool. Now there's been some focus mode updates with this specific version of software. Also within iMessage, there's been another improvement. This is absolutely crazy and probably one of the biggest changes. So if we go ahead and send something, we send hi or whatever right to myself, I guess I can't send a message, but essentially we have the ability now within iOS 16 to unsend iMessages, edit iMessages, and even show that we've not even seen an iMessage, aka unread messages, easily within iMessage. So if you go and hold down a message like this, if you just sent it within iOS 16, there should be a little unsend option as well as a little edit option as well. So that's a really cool thing that we have. Again, it's something that's going to happen in the future, and honestly, I can see a lot of people wanting to update to iOS 16 just because of that. Please don't, it's not worth it, but I'm really, really happy about that. Also, another thing I've been seeing is within the text in and of itself. So now we have the ability with dictation to actually go ahead and actually use our keyboard while we're, voicing over the audio, which is really cool. But one thing that I saw is if I go ahead and click like something like this, right, or whatever, if I go ahead and like all the system animations look a lot different. So you can see these ones, they look a lot more white rather than gray than before. If I double tap it, the animations are a little bit different too. So that's another big thing that I saw. Personally, I think the animations look great, and I think this is probably the best thing Apple could have done in this specific situation. Now, on top of that, there's going to be a lot of other improvements, a lot of other tiny features added within iOS 16 as well, and we're going to be finding them throughout the next several days. So make sure you guys don't leave from this channel. Apple Pay has gotten some updates, CarPlay has gotten some really, really big updates I'll make separate videos about. There's been some privacy updates, spatial audio updates as well. But no matter what I say, Apple did end up dropping support of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, which is actually pretty crazy. The 8 Plus is now technically the oldest supported device on iOS 16, which is really crazy. I don't know why they did that, but regardless, I would not recommend installing it. But I'm excited for the future of iOS 16. I just kind of wish the older iPhones got it, to be honest. So that kind of covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.